Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video I will be showing you on how to make money using your office. Now, you get your office by either buying an office, going on to the internet, and going to money and services, and going to foreclosure, enter site, actually not foreclosure, my bad. It is here. It is Dynasty 8 Executive. You can buy agencies and offices. As you can see, it says free because it is free. You can get a free office if you buy, I don't know if it's on Xbox or PlayStation, but on PC, you can get the Criminal Executive pack for only an extra $15. And you get a whole bunch of free stuff, including a free office. So I just kept the free office. And you claim it on here, you just click buy, don't add anything, you don't need it in the beginning. Once you have it, you're going to want to go in here, just go up to the blue pedestal. You can mark it on your map. It'll show up as a little office thing, and then it does a little transition into the office. There'll be a cutscene when you first do it. For me there's not, because I've used it before, but I'm just going to give you the basic rundown on how to use the office. You have your assistant here who can send you helicopters and more. You can ask for your personal vehicle to be sent to the office, whether your vehicle that you drove here with is damaged or a stolen one. You can ask for one to be driven here completely for free. You can also get free snacks, and then this is a mini mission in which if you complete you get $50,000, so it's pretty good. Takes only a few minutes, so it's pretty good. It refreshes about every 30 minutes, I think, 20 minutes. But then what you need to do is that you need to go here to your little office. You need to click E to sit down. A little buggy sometimes. There we go. So you can see I'm now the CEO of Vordox, which is the name of my company. It's kind of weird, but I just said flip it, You click login, and then there's two types of cargo you can do. We're not going to focus on special vehicle work right now because it's not really that good. At least in the beginning it's not. Special cargo is what you're going to go for if you're just starting off. Special cargo, you can basically you steal cargo. Well, that's 1, 2, 3 crates you can steal. It costs money. 2,000 for 1 crate, 8,000 for 2 crates, and 18,000 for 3 crates. The reason why the price gets more for the more crates you steal is because it takes less time, because you only have to steal so much, but you get less profits. Now, I only have one warehouse because I only need one warehouse. This is also the cheapest warehouse, and it is quite close to the office, as you can see. Now, this warehouse only costs $300,000. If you get the Criminal Enterprise expansion pack, you can easily buy it because you get $1 million with it. So you can buy this and still have $700,000 around to buy either like an apartment, a garage. However, you get also a free garage with that. So an apartment, you can just like buy a car or save it. Now, when you're doing this, if you're new, I would suggest just doing 1 crate. However, if you're better, then you can do 2 or 3. What you do then is that you steal a crate, you click buy, sends you on a mission. Sometimes it's over here, sometimes it's over here, and you never know. Sends you on a mission, you have to steal it, then once you steal the cargo, you have to drive it back to your warehouse, which is over here, if you get this one. And then you just drop it off. Now, the thing with the warehouse is, let me just get there, and I will see you guys in a second. I'll show you though. Now, the thing with the warehouse is that once you drive to it, you first enter through the blue circle, or you can go through the garage, either one. Once you enter, you'll get a cutscene, obviously, if it's your first time entering it. I suggest entering before you deliver cargo, just so you can see how it all works and whatnot. Currently, I have 3 cargo in here. That's just 3 cargo. You can hold, in this one, you can hold up to 16 cargo. The reason why it has more than just 1 cargo space, or 3 cargo space if you're stealing the 3, is because the more cargo you have, there's an added bonus to cash. So if you have 1 cargo, let's say it's worth $10,000. If you have 2 cargo instead of $20,000, it might be worth $22,000. It's like a $2,000 added bonus to it. So the more cargo you wait to sell, like for example, if I were to sell all 3 of my cargo right now, hold on, kind of bad, that movement and whatnot. If I were to sell it all right now, I get $72,000. Now, that's only for 3 crates, so that's not bad. Considering if you did the 3 crate thing, you would only have to pay $16,000 for it. Or just $6,000 if you went for the 2,000 crate, the 1 crate 3 times. That costs $2,000. So it's still pretty good. And you see, 1 crate costs 20,000, 2 crates cost 44,000, 3 crates is worth 72,000. If you just sold 1 crate at a time, you would only get 60,000. Now, while this does carry 16 cargo boxes, you only want to sell if you're doing it solo. You only want to sell if you're at 8 or lower. Because 8, there is a chance that it'll spawn a second truck that you need someone else to drive, or you would just have to drive it again and it takes longer, or the timer will run out and then you won't be able to sell it. So I would suggest if you're doing it solo, just do it if you're at 8 or lower. Don't go above, and then get your money. It's usually worth $100,000 to $200,000. Now there's also this person here called Lupe, or Loop, or whatever. And now once you talk to her, you can pay $7,500, which, get this is $500 less than if you were to source 2 pieces of cargo, and $10,000 less if you were to go 3. When you ask her to source special cargo, she will get regular cargo for the warehouse. It can be worth anywhere between, it's not worth, she can get 1 to 5 pieces of cargo at a time. So if you get only 1 cargo, then you lost profit. If you get 2 cargo, you already made $500 profit and you didn't have to do anything. It takes 1 GTA day, which is approximately 45 minutes, I would say. And she can also, there's also a chance she brings back 1 piece of cargo, but it's worth a lot more. That is better than if she was to bring back 5 pieces of cargo, because that means you can sell, if you're like at 8, you can sell it for a lot more, for well over 200K. Now once you pay her, she just leaves, and then she goes find the cargo, and then she'll bring back, it'll tell you when she brought it back, and then you can just go ahead, go right back and ask her to do it again. And then once you sell, you'll just be put on a mission. It'll be 1 to 3 different types of missions mostly. Either you get in a truck and you drive it to somewhere and deliver it. The destination is random. The other one is where you get on a boat and you drive it out into the middle of the ocean, the cargo. And the last one is where you get in a plane and you have to do drop-offs to drop off the cargo. Or you land somewhere and then drop off the cargo. So they're plane, boat, or truck. And so that's how you deliver regular cargo. But now, as you might have seen from earlier, there's also vehicle cargo. So all you gotta do is drive back to your office, which is a pretty easy drive. You just go around there, go down here. I got my Bugatti Devo, except it's a bit damaged, of course, because I'm a Bugatti stan and whatnot. Oh my goodness. Okay, we don't talk about that. As you can see, it's right over here. You just turn in here, and then that is the office building right there. Once you get into here, once again, just get into it through the blue square. Now, the problem with vehicle cargo is that the warehouses, they all have the same amount of storage. 40 cars is the max that they can carry at a time, because you have to steal cars and sell them for that. But the problem is that they cost a lot more, and that's mainly the only problem. They just cost a lot more, the warehouses. For example, the cheapest warehouse, which is the one I have, costs $1.8 million, I believe, around that. And the worst part is, it's quite far away. I will show you the location in a second, but right now I'm just going to show you the sourcing part. You log in, you click vehicle cargo. Now, actually, I can show you the warehouse map. As you can see, my office is here. The warehouse is all the way over here. It's currently 18% capacity right now, and current value is not that much. There's strategies to this. So to steal a vehicle, which is sourcing vehicle, it's completely free. The problem is that you get either a low range or standard range vehicle, mid range or high range vehicle. Standard range will be worth less, but will have easier difficulty to steal it and sell it. And then it goes on for mid range, harder difficulty, harder to sell. High range, harder difficulty, harder to sell, etc. Now, it's simple. You may think it's simple, but it's kind of not. It's a bit more unsimpler than the cargo warehouse. The thing is that once you steal a vehicle, you either have the choice to sell it as it is, or you can upgrade it and then sell it for more profit. Problem is that there's a chance that it'll get damaged in the selling process, and then the price might go down a lot to where you don't make any profit. For example, a high range vehicle, if you just sell it by itself, you can sell it for $40,000. However, if you upgrade it for $20,000, costs $20,000 to upgrade, you can sell it for $100,000. So that's a extra $40,000 right there. Now, you can see it is quite far away. To be exact, from the office, the free office, the cheapest warehouse is 1.95 miles away. And another problem is that the locations where you sell it to are never ever close to that warehouse. So that is a bit of a problem. But anyway, I will just do a jump cut and see you guys at the warehouse in just 1 second. Alrighty, so we're now coming up onto the vehicle warehouse. Yes, it is in the hood, so you don't want to cause any crime here, like stealing a car or killing someone, because then the entire hood will be after you. It's just how it works, guys. Now, once you get here, as you can see, it is much bigger than the other one. I'm actually going to park it, follow laws, because I can't be a bad example to you guys. Get in here, you go through there. Now, as you can see, I have some cars stored here. It's also quite nice just to walk around and see what cars you have stolen. They're nice cars, Fortunately, if you steal them, you cannot drive them as your own. It's not realistic in that sense. But here's your office thing, just like in the warehouse, except, it's bigger. Now, once you go here, you click enter to access the computer. And then as you can see, I have only standard and mid-range cars here. That's because the high-range cars are the only ones you want to sell. If you steal a standard range or mid-range car, just keep it there and don't sell it. Because there's only about 8, I think, of standard range, mid-range, and high-range cars. There's only 8 different of each. And when you're stealing a vehicle, it'll only source a standard or mid-range car that you do not have, or a high-range car that you do not have. It will not let you store 2, like, Banshees, for example. It'll just find a different vehicle to steal. So, if you have all standard range and all mid-range cars in your warehouse, the only possible chance of you stealing a car will be a high-range car. That's the only car you'll be able to steal. Once you steal it, you just sell it. Now, I'm not going to actually, I may just have to sell it, but I'm going to just put this one, for example, in here. As you can see, if I were to sell it right now like that, it'd be worth $25,000. Now, if I click export, and then I put in $12,500, it's different per each vehicle. What I gave an example was the high-range vehicle. You can pay no modifications, and you get $25,000. You can pay $6,250 and get an extra $20,000 almost, so very good. Or pay an extra $12,000 and get almost basically tripled. Well, not triple the price. About 2.5 times the price, which is very good. Once you go on the specialty dealer, which I'm not going to click because then I would actually be forced to sell the car, and it's not a high-range car, you would just have to do a little bit of modifications completely free except for the $12,500. And then what would happen is that when you're stealing the car, or not stealing it, when you're selling the car, if you're doing it by yourself in an offline server, like a close friends, but it's just yourself, AI will chase it down, and when you're selling the car, the damage done to the car, it knocks that, makes the price go lower because of a repair price. And the same thing when you're stealing the car, except when you're stealing the car, the price is a lot more increased. Like, for example, when you're stealing the car, you can pay up to $10,000 in repair. When you're selling the car, maybe $3,000, most $2,000 in repairs, depending on how badly you crash it when you're driving it away. But if you're an online server, even if it was just one friend, even if it's a private server for one friend, AI will not chase you, and therefore you don't have to worry about dealing any damage and get max profit. But that's how you do the vehicle cargo. There's some other little details here and there that are not that important probably, but remember, as I said, if you're stealing a car, it'll tell you, a little pop-up will come on the mid-left, bottom left of your screen, and it'll say mid-range, standard range, high range, what car it is, the plate number, give you all that information. And if it says standard or mid-range, just bring it here, don't sell it, go back, do another one. If it says high range, bring it here, it'll be $20,000 to upgrade it to the max one. I think it's showroom dealer or something like that. And then you sell it, and you'll get $100,000. However, you'll get $80,000 profit approximately, depending on how much damage you caused to the car, because you have to pay $20,000 to upgrade it, and then it sells for $100,000. But one thing, I don't think I made this clear: when you're stealing the car, AI will chase you no matter what, even if you're in an online server. However, when you're selling the car, AI will not chase you, which is good, very good. The same goes with regular cargo delivery. When you're stealing regular cargo, AI will chase you. When you're selling it, AI will not if you're in an online server. So make sure when you're selling cars, do it in an online server, whether it's just with one friend or an actual online server. However, I do not suggest doing it in an online server with a whole bunch of random people, as chances are they will either try to blow up your car or steal it. So preferably not to do that. By the way, if your car gets destroyed when you're selling it or when you're stealing it, then it's just null and void. That car doesn't exist anymore. You wasted your time and you wasted your money. But anyway, that is how you do the office. That's how you do the office business, basically. Cargo warehouse and vehicle cargo warehouse. If you guys would like any other tutorials on some simple businesses, such as the agency or the arcade, then just let me know and I will give tutorials on those. However, I am still gonna give a tutorial on those whether or not you guys ask for it, because I need content. Also guys, make sure to subscribe and like the like button, because I'm trying to make this into a full-time career by the time I turn 17, so I don't have to get an actual job, because my goal in life is to never have to work for someone besides YouTube or myself. So that's my goal in life. Hopefully you guys can make it true. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video, or not. If this genuinely did not help you in any way, shape, or form, if you did not understand me or anything like that, then don't. Just don't. It's not worth it. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace.